God says, "You will not believe this, but I am in shock right now. You, yes, you, are the only one who still doesn't know what took place last night. I am telling you, this is not something to ignore or brush aside. Watch this now. I am warning you with love. In my voice, this is your last chance to know the full truth before it's too late. Open this before 9 p.m. tonight, because something is coming, and if you don't see what's right in front of you, it may slip past you forever. If you believe in me, I ask you comment Amen right now to affirm your faith and open your heart to what I'm about to say. You have no idea what was happening while you slept, but the heavens were moving. Angels were dispatched. Darkness tried to move in, but I stopped it. The enemy planned destruction, but I blocked it for your sake. I protected you when you didn't even know you were in danger. I covered your home. I touched your name and said, "Not this one. This one is mine." And still, today you woke up unaware. But now is not the time to stay blind. I urge you like never before to open your ears and hear my voice. This isn't just another day. This moment is not casual. This is a divine alarm ringing for you. Something eternal is unfolding, and I don't want you to miss it. The clock is ticking, and time is running faster than you realize. Like this video if you feel that tug in your spirit, because that's me speaking to you directly. That stirring in your chest, that heaviness, that pull, it's my spirit reminding you that I have not forgotten you. But I need you to wake up. There's a reason this message found you. There's a reason your heart feels like it's being pressed right now. I'm trying to get through to you. I'm not angry with you, but my heart is heavy. You're walking through the days thinking everything is ordinary, while heaven is crying out trying to tell you this is not ordinary. What happened last night was supernatural. Comment 1111 if you believe this is not by accident, but by divine appointment. You see, the enemy has been watching you closely. He thought last night was his chance to break you down. He thought the attacks he sent would finally be the ones that caused you to collapse. But what he didn't expect was me stepping in. He didn't expect the power of my hand. He underestimated how fiercely I protect those I love. You are surrounded by more than what you see. You are not alone in the fight you're in. I have placed my angels around you. They are watching, defending, interceding. You felt fear in your dreams. You woke up heavy, confused, burdened, but you're still here. That's not by luck. That's because I said so. I still have work to do through you. I chose you long before you chose me. My hand has been on your life since the beginning. There were nights you should not have survived, but I covered you in silence. I wept over you when you cried alone. I placed strength in your bones when you had nothing left. That wasn't your own doing. That was me. Now I say to you, do not let this moment pass by like nothing happened. You're watching this right now because I aligned the timing perfectly. You needed to hear my voice today. I waited for the exact second when your heart would be soft enough to receive this. Comment 222 if you trust that this is God's timing and not a coincidence. I want to show you what really happened last night. I want you to understand the battle that took place in the spiritual realm for your soul. The darkness rose, but it could not overpower the light I placed in you. The enemy came with plans, but I came with promises, and my promises never fail. I'm asking you, child, to listen now. Don't scroll past this. I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to save you. This isn't a warning of punishment. This is a call of love. I don't want you to be unaware of what you carry. I don't want you to be blind to what I've given you. You have been marked by my grace. You are not like the rest. That's why you've never fit in completely. That's why things didn't work out the way you thought they would. I've been shaping your path, even through the pain, even through the heartbreak. All of it has been for this season. This is the hour where you have to rise. You can't wait anymore. You can't keep brushing off the feeling that something big is coming. That's me. I'm stirring something deep within you because there is more. You've settled, but I didn't call you to settle. I called you to walk in power. I called you to walk in truth. I called you to shine in darkness. This is not just a feel-good message. This is me shaking you awake. I want your attention. I want your surrender. I want your heart fully. I want you to understand, last night wasn't random. What happened was the shifting of seasons over your life. The spiritual climate has changed. The warfare is real, but so is my protection. The devil thought you'd be too distracted to notice, but here you are, listening, watching, and I'm speaking. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are not hopeless. You are mine. And if you are mine, then you are covered. You are empowered. You are victorious. I will never leave you nor forsake you. There is a reason you've felt pressure lately. Pressure to give up, pressure to isolate, pressure to doubt. That's because your breakthrough is near. The enemy fights hardest right before the shift. But child, the shift is here, and I don't want you to miss it. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Let me in again. Let me remind you who you are. Let me refresh your spirit and reignite your fire. There's a reason you're still breathing. There's a reason the enemy couldn't take you out. And that reason is purpose. God says, you feel it, don't you? The pressure, the restlessness, that strange feeling in your chest. It's not random. It's spiritual. That's my spirit trying to get your attention. You're not imagining it. You're not overthinking. I'm trying to shake you out of the fog you've been walking in. You've been numb, tired, lost in your thoughts. But I'm calling you by name right now, and I need you to listen. There was a moment last night while you were sleeping, unaware when your name was spoken in the heavens. There was a decision made that affects your path. I moved some things. I allowed some things to break so others could finally be rebuilt. You may not see the full picture yet, but soon you will, and I need you to be ready. Comment 333 to declare your faith and step into the light of what I'm about to reveal. You were chosen. That's not just a nice idea, that's truth. Before the foundations of the world, I set you apart. You've been fighting battles lately, not because you're weak, but because you're dangerous to darkness. The enemy knows what's inside of you, even when you forget. He's been throwing distractions, delays, confusion, fear, but he's only doing that because your breakthrough threatens his plans. I want to speak directly to your weary heart. You've been holding on, but barely. You've been praying, but unsure if I'm listening. You've been walking forward, but feeling like nothing is changing. Hear me, I have not ignored you. I have been working behind the scenes, building what you cannot see. Every tear you cried watered the roots of what is coming next. Don't believe the lie that I have abandoned you. Don't believe the voice that tells you you're forgotten. That is not me. I have engraved your name on my hands. I know your voice, your laughter, your pain. I've seen every silent moment, every anxious thought, every broken promise, and yet I remain. I remain faithful. I remain close. I remain your Father. There is a moment coming faster than you think when everything will make sense, when what was hidden will be shown, when what was heavy will lift. I'm not telling you this to tease you with hope. I'm telling you because I promised you that I would complete the good work I started in you, and I never break my promises. The reason you need to know what happened last night is because the shift that took place requires your full awareness now. I opened a door, and once it's closed, it won't open the same way again. You must be ready to walk through it. No more hesitation, no more maybe tomorrow. This is the hour. This is your moment. Comment 555 if you are claiming what God has already prepared for you. You've been under attack because you are stepping into something new. You've been misunderstood, misjudged, mishandled because people don't see what I see. They don't know the calling on your life. They don't hear what I hear when you cry out at night, but I do, and I've never taken my eyes off you. You are anointed. That's why the enemy wants you distracted. You are gifted. That's why he wants you stuck. But I'm calling you into alignment. You are about to see things with new eyes. You are about to walk with new strength. What tried to break you will not win. What tried to steal your voice will fall silent. Because I have spoken over your life, and my word never returns void. Let this be the moment you return to me with your whole heart. Not just in silence, but out loud. Speak to me. Trust me again. Even if the road is hard, I will walk it with you. Even if the night is long, I will carry you through it. My love for you is not fragile. It does not change with your mistakes. It does not disappear when you feel distant. It is constant. I know you've been tired of holding it all together. You've been smiling for others while breaking on the inside. You've been strong for everyone but feel weak when you're alone. That's why I'm calling you to lay it all down. You don't have to carry this alone anymore. I didn't design you to. Let me take it. Let me carry the weight that's been crushing you. What happened last night wasn't a coincidence. It was divine intervention. I stopped what was meant to destroy you. I shifted the spiritual atmosphere around your life. You won't understand it all yet, but you'll start to feel the change. Doors that were locked will begin to open. People who hurt you will be removed. Healing that felt delayed will begin to flow. Comment 1212 if you believe that healing and restoration are on the way. The enemy wants you blind to what's happening. He wants you busy, distracted, numb. But I'm waking you up, not just with this message, but with signs around you. Pay attention. Watch for my hand. I'm speaking through people, through moments, through dreams. I'm guiding your path even when you don't feel me. I know you feel like you're running out of time, but you're not late. You're right on schedule. I make all things beautiful in my timing, but I also call you to action when the moment is now, and this moment is now. Don't put this off. Don't wait until tomorrow to pray. Don't wait until you feel ready. Come as you are. Come broken. Come messy. Come unsure. I'll meet you there. You are still my child. You are still protected. You are still chosen. There is nothing you have done that has made me change my mind about you. The shame you feel, I want to lift it. The fear you carry, I want to calm it. The doubt in your mind, I want to answer it. Come back into my presence and let me show you who you really are. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone forever. I'm still working. I'm still moving. Even when it feels like I'm silent, even when it feels like nothing's changing, I'm closer than ever. And what the enemy meant for evil, I will turn for good. You will see it, you will know it, and you will say, that had to be God. God says, you've been walking through your days like nothing changed, but the truth is everything has. You just haven't seen it with your eyes yet. What I moved in the spiritual realm last night will start unfolding in your life very soon. But if you aren't paying attention, if your spirit isn't awake, you might miss what's been given to you. I don't want that for you. I love you too much to stay silent. You prayed for change, but didn't expect me to change everything around you. You asked for peace, and I began to remove what was stealing it. You cried for clarity, so I started shaking what was built on lies. You may feel like everything's falling apart, but it's not. I'm simply removing what can't stay with you in your next chapter. Comment 777 if you trust that this next chapter will be written by God's own hand. I've been watching the way you kept walking, even with pain in your heart. I saw how you kept giving, even when no one saw your sacrifice. I heard your prayers, even the ones you whispered with tears on your pillow. I have not missed a single moment. I've been counting every time you chose to love, even when it hurt. That is why you are about to walk into favor. That is why your name is being lifted in places you haven't even stepped into yet. I need you to understand something. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. And even though you feel alone sometimes, my presence has never left your side. When others left, I stayed. When doors closed, I opened windows. When people failed you, I carried you through the fallout. My love does not change like people do. I do not walk away when things get heavy. I remain. You're wondering why the enemy has been relentless lately. It's because he knows you're about to rise. He knows what I've spoken over you is about to come to life. He sees the oil on your name. That's why he's been trying to exhaust you, trying to break your confidence, trying to get you to settle for less than what I've promised. But I'm telling you now, don't you dare give up. The moment is coming when everything shifts in front of you. The delays, the detours, the disappointments, they were all leading here. It's not a mistake. I'm not late, and neither are you. What I began, I will complete. What I promised, I will fulfill. My word never fails. Comment 999 to seal your faith in the promises God has spoken over your life. I need you to stop looking at what you lost and start preparing for what's coming. What's ahead is greater than what's behind. I will restore the years that were stolen. I will return joy in the places that were dry. I will give beauty for ashes. But you have to let go of what's been weighing you down. I didn't call you to carry it forever. I called you to surrender. You keep saying you're tired, and I hear you. I know what that weight feels like, but I didn't bring you this far to leave you like this. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. And when you feel like you have nothing left, that's when my power begins to rise in you. You will walk again. You will smile again. You will breathe deeply again. I will not let you stay broken. You were not created for survival mode. You were created to reign. You were not meant to live in fear. You were meant to walk in power. The same power that raised Christ from the grave lives in you. And no darkness, no curse, no failure can erase that truth. You carry something eternal, something holy. And it is time to live like it. I need you to stop agreeing with the lies. The ones that say you're too far gone. The ones that say you've messed up too much. The ones that whisper you're not worthy. I never said those things. That is not my voice. My voice speaks life, restoration, grace, and truth. If it doesn't sound like love, it's not from me. Comment 1010 if you are ready to break agreement with the lies and stand in God's truth. Last night, a war took place over your destiny, and you need to know this. Heaven won. Angels stood guard at your door. My spirit fought for you. There are things I blocked that you'll never even know about. I shielded your mind while you slept. I placed peace over your home. I surrounded you in my presence. But now that morning has come, it's your turn. You must rise. You must open your eyes. You must walk in what has been given to you. I will not force you, but I will keep calling. I will not push you, but I will keep reaching. I have marked you with a divine purpose, and it's time to step into it. You've spent too much time doubting yourself, wondering if you're really called. Let me be clear, you are. I don't make mistakes. I don't call the qualified, I qualify the called. You don't need a title to be used. You don't need a platform to be powerful. You just need a willing heart. I can work with that. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You don't need to see the whole road. You just need to take the next step. I'll meet you there. I'll light the way as you walk, one step of faith at a time. That's how we move forward. And when the fear rises, remember, I am with you. Always, even to the end of the age. You don't owe the past anything. It taught you, but it doesn't define you. The chains are broken. The shame has been lifted. The past cannot come with you where I'm taking you. Let it stay behind. Forgive yourself. Breathe. It's time to live again. God says, you've been waiting for confirmation. This is it. You've been asking in the quiet of your mind, God, is this really for me? Yes, it is. Stop second-guessing what your spirit already knows is true. You felt the pull. You felt the weight of these words. That is not your imagination. That's me. I'm speaking directly to you, and I'm not stopping until you rise. You are not here by chance. You didn't stumble on this by accident. I've been guiding you gently, step by step, through confusion, through disappointment, through silence, all the way to this very moment. Because I need you to finally see what I've been doing behind the curtain. Comment 1515 if you know this is confirmation and you're ready to receive it. The enemy has been attacking your mind because he knows that once your mind is free, your life will follow. You've been caught in cycles, overthinking, fear, guilt, shame. But I'm cutting that cycle now. You don't belong in that mental prison anymore. I came to set captives free, and that includes you. That includes the thoughts that keep you awake at night. You're not stuck. It just feels like it. You're not alone. It just feels like it. The enemy feeds on your feelings, but I speak truth. And the truth is, I am with you. I am in the room where you cried. I'm in the silence after the chaos. I'm in the breath you just took. You don't have to feel me to believe me. My presence is not based on emotion, it's based on my promise. I need you to wake up to what's already been done. Last night wasn't random. It was divine strategy. I released something over your life. And now your job is to come into agreement with it. Not tomorrow, not when things feel easier. Right now. You've been asking me to bless your life. But I want to bless your obedience. That means you can't keep doing what's hurting you and still expect peace. You can't keep running from me and ask me to lead you. I want to guide you, protect you, restore you, but I won't force you. You have to choose me, just like I chose you. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. I've been preparing you for this very season, and now that it's here, I won't let you fail. I will equip you. I will strengthen you. I will put the right people in your path. I will make sure you have what you need. You are not walking into the unknown alone. I go before you. Comment 1717 if you receive this as a word for the season you're stepping into. Look around at your life. Some things are shifting quickly. Some people are pulling away. That's not punishment. That's preparation. I'm clearing the space around you so I can fill it with what's meant to grow. You've outgrown some places, and it's time to move forward. The people who didn't value you can't walk with you into your healing. Let them go. I have a promise with your name on it, but you must stop rehearsing your pain. You can't carry both shame and blessing. You must choose. I never called you to carry the guilt. I carried it already on the cross. That pain that keeps replaying in your mind, I already paid for it. Let it go. Receive what I died to give you. Peace, freedom, a new beginning. You've been in the fire, but not to destroy you. The fire is where I refine. The fire is where I reveal the gold in you. The fire is where the old breaks off and the real you begins to shine. Don't run from it. I am in the fire with you. Like I was with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I am standing beside you, and you will not be consumed. You are stronger than you know because I live in you. You've made it through things that should have broken you, and yet here you are, still breathing, still standing, still seeking. That is evidence of my power in you. You didn't come this far on your own. You didn't hold yourself up. That strength you can't explain, that was me. That peace in the middle of chaos, me again. That time you didn't fall apart even when everything was falling apart? Yes, that was me too. Comment, Amen, if you know deep down God has carried you through more than you can count. Don't be afraid of what's next. I already went ahead of you. I already made the way. I already sent the provision. All you need to do now is move, obey, trust, step forward, even when it's scary. Because what's waiting for you is bigger than what you left behind. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. This is the moment. Stop waiting until you feel ready. I will make you ready. I don't call the fearless. I call the willing. And your yes will change everything. You don't need anyone else to validate you. I already did. I already said you were enough. I already said you were worthy. I already said you were mine. So stop looking to broken people for permission to be who I created you to be. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You were created for this time, for this generation, for this battle. You've been carrying light in a dark world. You've been chosen to be the one who breaks the curse in your family, the one who says, "It ends with me," the one who leads others to freedom by walking in it first. This is not pressure. This is purpose. I didn't choose you to overwhelm you. I chose you because I knew you could carry it with me. I'm not asking you to do it alone. I'm asking you to walk with me, step by step, day by day. The miracles you've been praying for, they're not far. They're on the other side of your obedience. The peace you've been craving, it starts when you release control. The healing you've been hoping for, it begins the moment you believe it's possible. God says, You've spent so much time wondering if you're enough, wondering if I'm still near. But child, I never left. I was there through the tears. I was there through the betrayal. I was there when you felt invisible to the world. I was right there when you cried out, even if you didn't say a word. I know every unspoken pain, every moment you held it in so no one would see. But I saw. I always saw. What you endured didn't break you, it built you. It made room for a new version of you to rise, stronger and more filled with me. I used what was meant for harm and turned it into preparation. The shaking that's been happening, that was me clearing out what can't stay. You've been begging me to open doors, and I'm about to. But I won't open doors that take you back into places that don't honor the promise I've placed inside you. Comment 1111 if you're ready for the doors God has already prepared to swing open in His time. I know how tired your soul is. You've been smiling in public and breaking down in private. You've been faithful but quietly worn out. You've been strong for everyone else, while wondering if anyone would be strong for you. Let me be that for you. Let me carry you now. Let me hold what you were never meant to carry alone. You're not weak for needing me. That's where your strength begins. The world taught you that vulnerability is weakness, but I say it's power. The moment you surrender is the moment I pour out more than you imagined. I don't need perfection. I need permission. Let me into the places you've closed off. Let me be God not just of the parts you're proud of, but the parts you've tried to hide. There's something breaking open around you even now. The spiritual realm has been stirred. What was sealed is being revealed. What was closed is cracking open. You may not see it fully, but your spirit feels it. That stirring, that tug, that fire, it's real. That's the sign. That's me. Don't ignore it. Don't quiet it. Listen. Comment 222 if you feel God is trying to stir something deeper in your heart right now. The truth is, you've outgrown who you used to be. That's why some friendships feel uncomfortable now. That's why certain places feel empty. I'm moving you out of who you were and into who you were always meant to become. That comes with tension. That comes with spiritual growing pains. But don't run from it. Don't resist it. Let the growth do what it's meant to do. You are in a transition, not lost, not forgotten, not abandoned. Just in between, and that's where most people give up, right in the middle. But not you. You're going to make it through. You're going to cross over. You're going to step into every promise I ever whispered to your soul. The enemy tried to confuse you. He sent noise into your mind. Lies that said you were too far gone, too messed up, too behind. But I'm silencing that voice now. My voice is louder, my truth is greater, and here it is. I still have plans for you. I still call you worthy. I still say, that one belongs to me. I know it's been hard. I know the waiting has felt endless. But I'm not making you wait to punish you. I'm preparing what you prayed for so it lasts. I'm building something solid, not something quick. You're not being ignored, you're being positioned. Don't confuse my preparation for my absence. Comment 333 if you believe God is preparing something lasting and real for your life. This next season is going to require a version of you that knows who they are. No more shrinking, no more hiding, no more playing small to make others comfortable. You are anointed, you are powerful, you are filled with my spirit. Walk like it, speak like it, live like it. You don't need permission from people to step into your calling. You already have permission from heaven. You've been waiting on someone else to say, go, but I already did. You've been waiting on the right moment, but I already made it. This is the time. You are the one, and I will walk with you every step of the way. What happened last night in the spirit wasn't meant to scare you. It was meant to wake you. It was my grace. I love you too much to let you sleep through your breakthrough. I love you too much to let the enemy steal what's been promised. So I stepped in. I fought battles for you. I cleared paths. I blocked destruction. But now, child, I need you to move. I need you to respond. I need you to pick your faith back up and start walking. Because faith without movement is dead. You've prayed, you've cried, you've waited. Now it's time to act, to trust, to take the next step. Even if it feels uncertain, you're not stepping alone. I'm with you. I'll go ahead of you and behind you. I'll walk beside you and cover every side. I will protect what belongs to me, and you belong to me. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. That's why the enemy keeps attacking you. He knows you're marked. He knows your obedience will lead to breakthrough, not just for you but for others too. That's why he's been trying to shut you down. But I say this, he failed. You're still here. And your story is not over. Everything you've been through has been leading here. Every tear, every delay, every disappointment, it's all part of the story I'm writing. You may not understand it all now, but soon you will. And when you do, you'll say, only God could have done this. God says, there is going to come a moment, very soon, where everything that didn't make sense will suddenly become clear. You'll look back and realize why certain doors stayed shut, why some people left, and why it had to be me you depended on and not them. You'll see it wasn't rejection, it was redirection. It wasn't punishment, it was protection. And you'll see that I was there through it all. I didn't keep you waiting to test your patience. I kept you waiting so you wouldn't settle for something beneath your calling. I've placed too much inside you to let you waste it on half-hearted plans or shallow purpose. You're not average, you're not background, you're called, you're my vessel. And what I'm about to release into your life will prove that to everyone who ever questioned your worth, including you. Comment, Amen, if you believe that what God is about to release in your life is bigger than what you prayed for. The enemy tried to shut you up by sending you silence. You begged me for answers, and I was quiet. Not because I left, but because I was letting you learn to hear me in new ways. Sometimes I speak in storms, other times in stillness. And sometimes I speak by letting everything else fall silent, so my presence becomes unmistakable. You've learned to stand in the silence. That's no small thing. That's not weakness, it's growth. I've been stretching you, not to break you, but to make space for something greater. You can't carry the weight of your calling with yesterday's strength. That's why I've been building something deeper in you, even when you didn't see it happening. The world sees results. I see roots, and your roots have been growing in the dark, where no one could see. That's why you haven't collapsed, because you've been grounded in me, even when you didn't feel strong. Now the fruit will come. Now what's been hidden will bloom. Comment, 555, if you believe your roots are about to bring visible fruit in your life. You've been watching others move ahead and wondering when your time will come. You've celebrated them while secretly aching inside. That's okay. I saw the selflessness. I saw the tears you didn't let fall. And I need you to know this, your time is coming. Not just to survive, but to shine, to lead, to build, to walk in overflow, not emptiness. The blessing I'm about to release over you won't just cover your needs, it will pour into others around you. Because you've proven yourself faithful in little, now I will trust you with much. You've shown love when you were unloved. You forgave when they didn't deserve it. You gave when you barely had enough. You passed the test, and now I'm about to reward the faithfulness no one else saw but me. Don't be surprised when things start falling into place quickly. That's not luck, it's alignment. That's me accelerating what was delayed. When I move fast. So stay ready, keep your heart open and your hands clean. What took others years will come to you in a moment, not because you earned it, but because I'm good. I'm not asking for perfection, I'm asking for partnership. Walk with me, trust me even when it's unclear. Praise me even when it hurts. I know what I'm doing, and I haven't forgotten anything you've prayed for in secret. Comment 1212 if you believe this is the season where secret prayers become public testimonies. There will be people who won't understand what I'm doing in your life. Some will question how you got here. Some will even try to tear it down. Let them talk. You don't need to prove yourself. I will prove you. I will elevate you in ways that no one can deny. Because when I raise someone up, no hand can pull them down. Stop trying to convince others of your worth. I already called you worthy. Stop trying to force relationships I've already ended. If I closed a door, trust that I had a reason. You don't see what I see. Some things were draining your spirit quietly. Some people were distracting you from your assignment. Let it go. What's ahead is better. You are stepping into days of clarity. You'll know what to say no to. You'll know who to walk with. You'll know what aligns with your spirit. That confusion you've been feeling is lifting. I'm not a God of chaos. I bring peace, direction, wisdom, and you are about to walk in all of it. This is the season where your faith will be rewarded. This is where your prayers will become presence, your sacrifice will become strength, the midnight tears will be exchanged for morning joy, and you will remember, I never left, not for a moment. God says, you are about to walk into something you never imagined would happen for you. I'm not just talking about small breakthroughs. I'm talking about the kind of shift that makes people stop and say, only God could have done that. This is going to be the kind of transformation that brings tears to your eyes, not because you're hurt, but because you'll feel my love in a way you never have before. You've waited, you've hoped, you've fought through the silence and the heartbreak, and now finally things are shifting. Not because you forced it, not because you earned it, but because I said, it's time. And when I say it's time, nothing on earth and nothing in hell can stop what I've spoken. Comment 777 if you believe that it is finally your time, because God said so. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code once reserved for elites is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are still pieces of you that don't fully believe it. That's okay. I'm not angry with your doubt. I understand why your heart guards itself. You've been disappointed. You've seen people walk away when they said they never would. You've watched things fall apart just when you thought you were making progress. But listen closely now. What's ahead won't break like what you've known. What I'm building in you is strong. I'm not in the business of quick fixes. I'm a God of restoration. That means I'm not just going to give you new things. I'm going to heal what broke before. I'm going to touch the parts of you you've kept hidden even from yourself. The parts you've numbed. The parts you've convinced yourself didn't need attention. I'm going that deep because I love you that much. You don't have to act strong anymore. You don't have to pretend like you've got it all figured out. You're not disappointing me when you cry. You're not weak when you're tired. You're human, and I designed you to need me. The world told you you had to be your own anchor, but I've always wanted to be that for you. You've held on for so long. Some days it felt like by a thread, but that thread was enough. That small bit of faith you kept, that whisper of hope you carried, that's what I've been using all along. I never needed you to be perfect. I just needed you to keep showing up. And you did. Comment 1111 if you believe that even the smallest faith can unlock God's biggest promises. I'm proud of you. Yes, I, the God of heaven, am proud of you. You've walked through shadows and still looked for light. You've faced battles most people don't even know about, and you kept going. You didn't quit. You didn't walk away from me even when you had every reason to question. And because of that, I'm about to open doors no one will be able to close. It's not about being perfect, it's about being available. And you've made yourself available to me even when it hurt. That's why I've been preparing something that carries your name. You didn't miss your moment. You didn't fail beyond repair. You're right on time for everything I've planned. Let go of the timelines others put on you. Let go of the pressure to have it all together. I move in, my own time, not theirs. And when I move, I make up for what looked like lost time. In one moment, I can restore what the enemy tried to take from you for years. I've done it before. I will do it again. Comment 333 if you believe that God can redeem the time and restore what was stolen. You've been praying for clarity. I'm about to give it. You've been asking for direction. I'm about to speak. Stay close. Stay open. Don't rush. My voice doesn't compete with chaos. It rests in peace. Still your heart, and I'll lead you step by step. You don't have to figure it all out at once. Just follow me. I'll take care of the details. There's going to be a release in your life, not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally, mentally. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel peace again. You're going to feel joy where sorrow used to sit. That heaviness will lift not because your situation changed overnight, but because your spirit finally remembered who is holding it all. You've looked for peace in people, in plans, in progress, but peace was never there. Peace is in me. It's not found in the absence of storms, but in my presence within them. You can rest now. You can breathe again. I've got you. You don't need to prove your worth. You don't need to chase love. You don't need to perform for approval. I approved you before anyone ever had an opinion about you, and my approval outweighs all of theirs. This season will not look like your past. It will not repeat the pain you've been through. I'm doing a new thing, and it will spring forth even if you don't yet perceive it. You're about to see the evidence, the fruit, the overflow. And when it comes, don't shrink back. Stand boldly in it. God says, you've spent so long in survival mode that you've forgotten what it feels like to actually live. You've been waking up each day just trying to make it through, just trying to keep your head above water. But I'm calling you out of survival now. I didn't design you to barely make it. I created you to thrive, to walk in strength, to overflow with peace and purpose. You've carried the weight long enough. Let me lift it now. What you went through wasn't meant to make you numb, it was meant to make you strong. You're not here by accident. There's a reason you didn't drown in that pain. There's a reason you kept going when everything in you wanted to quit. It's because I was carrying you even when you didn't realize it. I never let go, not once. Comment 222 if you believe that God held you through what tried to take you out. You're not the same person you were 6 months ago. You've grown. You've healed in places no one even knows about. I've been refining your heart in the secret place. You've felt the stripping, the stretching, the quiet seasons, and now you're about to step into the season where the fruit begins to show. All that was done in the dark is coming into the light, and it's beautiful. I know you've been wondering if the pain was worth it. I know you've asked me, why did it have to hurt this much? And I want you to hear me clearly. I never wasted a moment of it. The tears you cried watered the soil for what's growing now. The silence wasn't rejection. It was space for me to plant something deeper in you. And now it's about to grow.